My name is Rod Clark, and I'm the Director of Marketing at Teradek. We're a Southern California-based technology company, and we do HD video encoders. And we make a product called the Cube, which is right here. And Cube is the world's first camera top video encoder. And what that does is it takes a video signal, so you take the video signal out of a camera like this, and it converts it into a video stream. So the difference being, the video signal is just a raw digital video signal. The stream is a packetized video signal or video stream that goes over the internet or any local area network. So what the Cube is used for is a few different things. You can do on-set monitoring for television production, so you can go directly from here over Wi-Fi, and that goes to an iPad, an iMac, or any sort of computer that can decode and view video. So it allows filmmakers to basically have untethered video on set. The other thing we can do is we can do proxy recording, where we take the video file, and we make a video file and record it remotely so that you can play it back on an iPad. And that's really useful for guys that are RED users, because the RED outputs such gigantic files that it's really hard to play them back on set throughout the day without using some sort of video accelerator card or something. So we record the files onto a remote server that's just located somewhere on your set, and then you play it back. As soon as you cut the video, you play it back on the iPad. So it's instant dailies. And then the other thing that we do with Cube is you can stream to livestream.com. So we have a native integration with livestream.com. Basically what you would do is you take your Cube, you go into the menu system, and you tell it your username, password, and channel name. And then there's a little button on the back-hand side, and you push it, and it streams to your livestream.com channel. And that allows you to share video really in a way that's never been shared before to a whole bunch of people for a very, very low cost. And in addition to the Wi-Fi, we also make a model that has USB, and the USB allows you to plug in a Verizon 4G modem. So you can plug in the 4G LTE modem and then just hit the road. And so it's really great for news gathering. You can have news gathering in the sense that instead of having a news van, you get rid of the news van and you have just something the size of a deck of cards with a little lollipop sticking out of it. And it's great. It's great for news organizations because they're always looking to try and save money. So they can have a balance. They can either try and save money or put more reporters on the street. And the cost is only around $2,100 for HDSDI compared to $500,000 plus operating costs for a news van. So one great success that we've had recently was there's a newscaster in Denver, Channel 9 News Denver, KUSA, a guy named Matt Renew. He went to London, he took a Cube, he set up a shot, and he did a 6-minute live broadcast on air on the evening news 2 times in one evening, and he reported from London back to Denver. They call it backhaul when you go from the field to the station, and then it's broadcast from the station. So he did the backhaul via the internet, and it was a 6-minute broadcast, and I know that their microwave time is about $400 a minute. So it would have cost him $2,400 times 2, would have cost him $4,800 just for the microwave time to do the broadcast. And he would have only paid $2,100 for his Cube. So it actually paid for itself in the very first broadcast. And the video was fantastic, really good quality, and all over the public internet. So a really, really big win. So yeah, this is really going to be the future of news gathering, filmmaking, video monitoring, live events. Churches use them quite a bit. It's really like the Swiss Army knife of video encoders, so it's pretty neat. If you have the USB modem, you can go to a wedding and film it and send it to people who couldn't be there. You could go to your kid's soccer game, and you know, every broadcast has an audience. So the NFL has millions of people, but maybe the local college TV or the college football has maybe a few thousand or people, but they still want to broadcast it. Well, we can provide that for them at a really low cost. But you can scale it down even further, where you might want to stream something, you might want to stream your family barbecue to the family that couldn't make it. And there's a market there too. every broadcast has an audience, no matter how big or small. And the nice thing about Cube is it can scale with that, and it's at very low price. I mean, most video encoders that do 1080p HD are like $13,000, and this is $2,100. The CEO of Teradek, his name's Nickel. He and I were hanging out late in the office one night. I think we worked late till 8 o'clock one night, and we were batting around some ideas, and he came up with the idea of the video TV channel for the everyman or omni-woman, right? And when he did, my first thought was, well, I could sell this in the movie industry, because I know that people want to do on-set monitoring with HD video over Wi-Fi. And his vision was more along the lines of news gathering and live broadcast. And the nice thing is we've built such a multifunctional tool that it can do both. It's the first of its kind. We're a small company. There's only, I mean, when we started this, there was probably a dozen people working for us. We started as an engineering firm, and we were just doing engineering projects for other people. It was basically, the whole company was engineers, and then I was the marketing guy. And people would come to us and we would engineer solutions for them. And at some point we realized what a powerful product this was going to be. And because we had personally invested the money into developing this ourselves and not for another client, we decided to branch out as our own brand. So over the course of the past year, or a little more than the past year, we really have focused on creating an independent brand for ourselves. And we've really used the new media form a lot. We haven't really advertised much. We use a lot of PR, but we also use Twitter and Facebook. We use a lot of strategic partnerships with other companies. We try and stick with a lot of small entrepreneurial companies. And we have very strong personal relationships with a lot of the other companies. You know, a lot of the people in this industry, it's not a big corporate Leviathan. Even Livestream.com are close enough to us that, you know, we're on a personal friendship level with the CEO of their company. And, you know, I mean, everything you see in this camera rig was provided by other vendors who are partners with us, in the sense that, you know, the guys who make the rig, the guys who make the monitor, even Nikon, we all have really good close relationships with them, and we really focus on that as part of our business strategy, to create a whole solution for the filmmakers and the news gatherers by being part of an ecosystem, you know. One is you have to be brave. You know, somebody said, if you've ever worked for yourself, you understand what stress means, right? And if you haven't worked for yourself, you don't know what stress means. And I think that really hard work is important. And I think understanding, either creating a new market niche for yourself or finding a position in the market that suits your product is really important. I think that people are attracted to boutique brands. You know, I think that you know, the music industry is a perfect example, where people are more interested in buying something from a little boutique company that makes an effect or an amplifier than from a big corporate, you know, huge multinational conglomerate. You know, people want that human element, especially in this day and age of mass media and you know, everything's become sort of nameless and faceless and stuff, that there's still that human element to it. But from an entrepreneurial perspective, I think hard work, man. We work like crazy at Teradek. And we have a good loose attitude. You know, we have a very casual attitude at the office. We have flex time vacation, but we never really use it. You know, we can take up to 6 weeks off, but we rarely ever take time off. We're here on the weekends. We work late. We enjoy what we do. We have a good team. We work together. You know, if somebody drops the ball, everybody else picks it up, and you keep running. You know, you just keep running. And that's my goal. That's my focus. Is really, you know, friendships, good teamwork, work really hard, be innovative. You know, that's one thing, is innovation is huge, and staying ahead of the pack. You know, the struggle for us is to try and do this before Sony figures out that it's a good idea, or Samsung or something. You know, So the product is called the Cube. The company is called Teradek. It's Teradek, so it's Teradek.com/cube. If you want to learn more, you can check out the website. And also we have a Vimeo channel. It's vimeo.com/Teradek. There are promotional films that we've done there, and there's also educational films that we've done there.